Welcome all to another RGN C64 Quickload, your concise guide to latest news and releases for the Commodore 64, delivered in bite-sized portions. Let's see what we have for you in this episode. Wolfling Reloaded is a fast, brutal and thoroughly addictive action platformer that takes the frantic werewolf action of the original Wolfling and cranks it up several notches with a more polished, more balanced and far more ambitious game experience. You play as a cursed warrior imprisoned deep in the dungeons after being condemned for your uncontrollable transformations. Breaking free, you must claw your way through dark castles, deadly catacombs and hazardous forests, battling a curse as much as your captors. The central hook is clever. In human form, you're vulnerable but agile. But when you run into the moonlight beam, you transform into a wolf form, dealing devastating damage but moving with reckless force. Timing your transformation is still the key to survival, and Reloaded refines this as well. Controls are sharper, jumps more predictable, and combat has a more satisfying snap the original sometimes lacked. Level design has also been expanded, offering more stages, more secrets and better balanced checkpoints. This makes the difficulty tough but fair, giving you a genuine sense of progress with each attempt. Deaths are frequent, but respawns are quick enough to keep you hooked. The visuals are richer, with smoother animation and detailed sprites that ooze a gothic atmosphere. Levels feel distinct from eerie catacombs to sprawling castle halls, while the expanded SID soundtrack pulses with energy and keeps the adrenaline high. If there's one drawback, it's a lack of variety in enemy types. You'll be facing the same foes across multiple stages, and I couldn't help wishing for new monsters unique to each area to keep the action feeling fresh from start to finish. Even so, Wolfling Reloaded is a clear evolution of the original, faster, fairer and more ferocious. For C64 fans hungry for punishing but rewarding arcade action, this is essential. It's not just a re-release, but a true refinement that sinks its claws in and doesn't let go. Wolfling Reloaded is currently only available as a physical cartridge from Polyplay, but may be released digitally at a later date. Speed Maze Rabbit is a maze game that places you in procedurally generated labyrinths, each shown through a smooth pseudo 3D engine and supported by a dynamic minimap. You'll choose between two modes, a real-time countdown where the clock is ticking, or a limited moves mode where every step counts. There's some nice attention to detail here, with configurable options like trace markers and map visibility, plus well-drawn steel screens that add polish. Unfortunately, once you start playing, the excitement fades quickly. The mazes lack hazards, the limits are overly generous, and there's little challenge to keep you engaged. Music was advertised but didn't function in my version, and sound effects aren't yet implemented. Overall, while technically competent, Speed Maze Rabbit doesn't quite deliver on the fun factor, leaving this rabbit running in circles rather than finding a way out. Crack open a cold one, it's time to take a look at TSA's Beer Rescue. This is a single screen platformer where your job is to collect stolen beer bottles scattered through a dark forest. Grab every bottle to clear the stage, dodge the creatures and avoid spikes in water as they're instantly deadly. With 10 levels in total, it's a simple but clear goal. What stands out right away is the presentation. The game squeezes a lot from the C64 palette, giving us bright, vibrant visuals, and a SID soundtrack nails the nostalgic charm. Controls are snappy, movement is quick, and it feels good to pull off tight jumps. But the brew isn't perfect. Enemy variety is thin, and the hit detection can be frustrating, especially when bottles don't register from certain angles. In the end, Beer Rescue is a promising sip of classic arcade fun, but right now, it still feels a little flat. The TSA team isn't stopping at Beer Rescue, they're bringing us Danger Dennis for the Commodore 64, a jump and run inspired by Mr. Robot and his robot factory. Your mission will be to collect all the popcorn while dodging monsters. You'll be able to grab shield pills for temporary protection or energy drinks to temporarily power up Dennis with the ability to jump across gaps and reach higher platforms. Clear the level by snatching every popcorn kernel and racing to the exit door before time runs out. This one is looking to be a stronger release by TSA, and a demo version of the game is available for you to download and try while the team continues refining the project into a full and proper game. Florida Man Saves the World is a quirky platform puzzle game that puts you in control of Florida Man and his pet alligator as they fend off an alien invasion in the Sunshine State. The game relies on a co-op mechanic that works well. Switching between Florida Man and the gator adds strategy, and the puzzle designs are clever with a difficulty curve that feels just right, challenging but fair. The primary objective to each level is to get Florida Man and the alligator to the exit. Adding further depth to gameplay is the objective of locating 9 artifacts and unlocking the showdown with Zadron, the alien boss. But figuring out how to make each artifact appear presents itself to be a bit of a challenge. With 9 levels and a hidden boss stage, multiple difficulties and 4 endings, the game offers plenty to chew on, though I did wish for a few more stages, and the graphics could use some more refinement to really bring the quirky setting to life. Overall, it's a fun and inventive C64 adventure that puzzle platform fans shouldn't miss. The game is both PAL and NTSC compatible and available to download for free from itch.io. And that is a wrap on another C64 Quickload episode. If you enjoyed it, then I'd appreciate you giving it a thumbs up so that the algorithm gods can push it out to more potential viewers. Until next time, bye for now.